What would you think if I said the number 260,000? Perhaps the amount of people in Tauranga, or maybe the yearly wage of the Prime Minister? What if I were to tell you that number is the amount of children in New Zealand that are living day to day in poverty? Of course you wouldn't believe me. Don't be silly, you might say. New Zealand doesn't have poverty, we have a fair and equal society. Would you believe me if I told you that according to the Child Poverty Monitor, 24% of all New Zealand children live in poverty, with 3 out of 5 living in substandard conditions? Child poverty in New Zealand is crippling a generation of Kiwi kids. Unhealthy and crowded homes, low wages, and unemployment are all contributing to poverty, and as a result, 70% of Kiwi kids are living in material hardship, forced to wear worn out clothes and shoes. Good Souls Shoes wants to help. Our vocation at Good Souls Shoes is to provide the support and foundations to help future generations of New Zealand children to grow up healthy and happy. This support will come in the form of a simple pair of shoes. Our business model is simple. When you buy a pair of shoes, we donate a pair to a child living in material hardship. It is as easy as that. We believe that Good Souls Shoes can make a lasting difference in the lives of New Zealand children living in poverty. Is Good Souls an ethical business? Let's ask German philosopher Immanuel Kant. According to Kantian ethics, for an action to be ethical, it must align with the categorical imperative, which means an action must be universally acceptable, even if the roles of the parties were to be reversed. And all people must be treated as an end to themselves and not just as a means. So, is our business model universally acceptable? Our customers will find acceptable as they receive high quality shoes as well as the satisfaction of helping children in need. The children receiving the free shoes will find it acceptable as they receive a free pair of high quality shoes, thus improving their well being now and in the future. Our shareholders will profit from the business model and gain a respectable reputation from helping children in need. Good Souls has few competitors who will take the same approach to the same market, so even they will accept our idea. Good Souls treats all those involved as an ends in themselves. While our customers are the means to providing free shoes children we need, we'll make sure that they're satisfied with their own pair of durable shoes because we care about their needs too. The children receiving the free shoes are the foundation of our business model, so their ends are especially important. We want better health and well-being for these children. We want our shareholders and investors to benefit from our business model too. We want you to take advantage of our profitable scheme and have satisfaction knowing you're helping children in need. Our business model is universally acceptable, and all those involved are treated as ends themselves. Therefore, according to Kantian ethics, Good Souls is an ethical business. According to Carroll and Bisholtz, a stakeholder can be defined as an individual or group that has one or more of the various kinds of stakes in a business. They incorporate a variety of people and groups who influence a business. Stakeholders can either be primary or secondary depending on the level of influence on the business. Primary have a direct stake and have a high influence on the success of a business. Secondary stakeholders, although do not have a direct input to the business, can also be extremely influential. Therefore, all stakeholders must be considered. Mitchell, Agel, and Wood came up with 3 attributes to consider when determining a stakeholder's status: power, legitimacy, and urgency. Power is the strength of the stakeholder's ability to affect the business. Legitimacy is how valid a stakeholder's input is to the business. The closer a stakeholder is to the business, the higher legitimacy they have. And urgency refers to how urgently a stakeholder's influence should be responded to by the business. Good Souls have a variety of stakeholders, including customers, children of poverty, and their whānaus, and shareholders and investors. Our customers are an important primary stakeholder for Good Souls. They have an interest stake as they're concerned with whether or not the Good Souls will meet their needs. These are the core stakeholders, as their purchasing of the shoes allow for children in poverty to receive their free pair. Customers have a significant level of power and legitimacy due to their relationship with Good Souls. One benefit that customers will gain is satisfaction from helping a child in need, as well as a subsequent benefit of receiving a pair of high-quality, durable shoes. An advantage for Good Souls shoes is that households with high income may find that purchasing shoes to help others in need is a good gesture and may want to choose our product over other luxury brand products. One threat to Good Souls is that households might favour more trusted or more affordable school shoe brands over Good Souls, as our business hasn't yet developed a reputation. The children receiving the free pair of shoes are secondary social stakeholders of Good Souls. They have an interest stake where the company's and customers' decisions will impact on their chances of receiving a free pair of shoes. School children are also the core stakeholders of Good Souls because without their interest, Good Souls will contradict their company mission to give to children in need. These children represent power where their interests can heavily affect Good Souls and the company's moral decisions. A benefit for the children will be that Good Souls can provide them with versatile and durable shoes to last them the schooling years. This will also help them in the long run as we aim to improve children's health and well-being. A disadvantage for Good Souls in relation to these children may be that having a good pair of shoes could become a label of poverty in schools, and children might be reluctant to accept the footwear. These children's families are also secondary social stakeholders of Good Souls. They have an interest in a right stake where the decisions of the company affect them, and they have the right to either accept or decline Good Souls endowment. These are the strategic stakeholders for Good Souls, as their decisions can influence and cause a set of threats and opportunities for the company. Families also have a significant level of power as they can influence the decisions of schools through which our shoes will be distributed, children and other families. However, they have lower legitimacy than other stakeholders as their influence on Good Souls is indirect and external. A benefit for families would be that they will have saved money to spend on other necessities such as school fees, food, rent and bills. Parents will also have peace of mind knowing that their children's health and well-being at school is improved. As a result of this, Good Souls will be able to achieve a positive eminence and set out a reliable ground for the new business to prosper. One threat would be that some families will not feel comfortable with charity and feel as though we deem them incapable of providing for their children themselves, thus will not participate in our business. Shareholders and investors are important primary stakeholders of Good Souls. They have an interest and ownership stake in the business as their support is what will allow Good Souls to operate. Shareholders have high legitimacy and power as they can directly influence the future of Good Souls by their choice to invest or to not invest in the business. Should they choose to invest, shareholders will profit from Good Souls as the selling of shoes to customers will more than cover the cost of the free shoes supplied to children in poverty. This will generate revenue and profit for the shareholders. This will allow Good Souls shoes to expand to more schools in other regions. One threat our business could face from shareholders or stakeholders is that they may want to alter the business model to maximize profitability at the expense of our customers and the free shoes recipients. What is sustainability and what makes Good Souls a sustainable business? The World Commission on Environment and Development put it this way: sustainable development seeks to meet the needs and aspirations of the present without compromising the ability to meet those in the future. By addressing the issue of child poverty through providing children with good quality shoes, Good Souls are addressing the needs and aspirations of children now, and we hope to increase their opportunities to succeed in the future. The term triple bottom line is often associated with sustainability and refers to three areas of focus: economic, environmental, and social. Strong sustainability is when all three matters are equally addressed. As when one of these aspects of sustainability is not addressed, that problems occur. As a business, we understand that every stage of a product's life cycle has an effect on different areas, economically, socially, and environmentally. Good Soul's main goal is to reduce child poverty and help children living in material hardship. However, in order to make a real difference, the business needs to be making a profit. Good Souls will provide people with jobs from production to distribution and encourage those families living in poverty to be a part of it. Employees will be paid $19.25, which is considered to be the wage that people in New Zealand should be paid in order to cover the day-to-day essentials, encouraging to reduce the increasing income gap in New Zealand that contributes to poverty. By addressing poverty now, it can help prevent future economic problems for society in the future, as children will grow out of poverty and be more likely to have a successful job and decrease the number of people on benefits. Good Souls understand their social responsibility as a business, and providing these shoes provides many social benefits. By selling the shoes to wealthier families, they are directly helping the issue of child poverty in New Zealand. It creates awareness of the issue so that other, more fortunate New Zealand children understand that other children don't have the same opportunities they do. Children in poverty receiving Good Souls shoes will feel more included amongst their peers, increasing self-esteem and motivation to do well. The environmental aspect of sustainability is receiving more attention, however, it's still often overlooked as it does not have a voice. Good Souls understand that the environment is affected at all points of the life cycle of the shoes. We will use recycled materials where possible and ensure the production of the shoes is done so using the least amount of non-renewable energy. The shoes produced and provided will be of top quality to ensure they last a long time and can be passed on to other children in poverty when they no longer fit one child. Quality of life is becoming more common in the discussion of sustainability. The idea of a good life can be seen as where people perceive themselves being happy and satisfied. Children have little choice in day-to-day life and are helpless to their status in poverty. Although providing shoes to children in poverty is only one small step in combating the issue, it will contribute to an increased quality in life for these children. Children in primary school thrive on recreation and play, and it is a crucial point to interacting with other children in nature. Missing out on what other children have can affect a child's sense of belonging and self-esteem. Good Soul shoes will allow children in poverty to be able to play alongside other children without feeling left out or different. Ensuring children feel happy and satisfied now can prevent them from following a life of poverty with equal opportunities. This is an opportunity to contribute to a sustainable, ethical, profitable and widely beneficial business. Invest in the future of Good Souls and see that with a little support, everyone can be better off.